Hello Marvel fans and welcome to another Did You Know series. Today's topic is about Ultimate Spider-Man Miles Morales. Miles Morales has emerged as one of the most prominent characters in the ever-expanding Spider-Verse, having a lead role in the popular 2018 animated film, Spider-Man: Into the Spider-Verse. Comic book aficionados are aware that the second incarnation of Spider-Man from the Ultimate Comics universe has additional aspects beyond those seen in the film. Miles Morales is among the most popular and powerful Spider-Man characters. His fame only grew with the release of Spider-Man: Into the Spider-Verse. Though Miles Morales may be a household name and a mainstay in the Marvel Universe, it wasn't always that way. While his popularity may have skyrocketed recently, there are still plenty of things that Spider fans may not know about Miles Gonzalo Morales, Spider-Man. So here are facts about our Ultimate Universe Spider-Man. But before we continue, make sure to subscribe to this channel for more Marvel content, and don't forget to smash the notification bell to remind you of my videos. And now, let's rock. Number 1. 2 inspirations. There were several causes that led to Brian Michael Bendis' creation of Miles Morales. Yes, it was time to give Spider-Man an update. Aside from that, the characters were heavily influenced by Barack Obama and Donald Glover, the creator of Childish Gambino. Bendis was inspired by the changing times in America and wanted his Spider-Man to reflect that. And oddly enough, when an internet petition for Donald Glover to land the role of the new Spider-Man, Bendis took some inspiration from this as well. In number 2, Multiverse Traveler. While Miles is presently a key figure in Marvel's Earth 616, it wasn't always that way. As some fans may know, Miles initially started out as a figure in the Ultimate Universe, a universe where Marvel's characters were given a much more grounded background. Though he was just an ordinary high school kid making his way through life, after a fateful encounter with a genetically modified spider and the death of his universe's Spider-Man, Miles felt he had no choice but to pick up the mantle of Spider-Man. In addition, he's been known to travel the multiverse with other spiders fighting villains. Miles's function as a multiverse traveler not only demonstrates his versatility, but also his pivotal part in the Spider-Verse and Spider-Geddon narratives. These incidents highlight his leadership and bravery while highlighting his significance in bringing together many spider people from throughout the multiverse. Number 3. Molecule Man saves Miles' family. During the events of 2015's Secret Wars, which saw Dr. Doom capture and siphon off the powers of Molecule Man, Owen Reese, Miles was introduced to many of Marvel's heroes from across the multiverse. After Miles and Spider-Man Peter Parker uncover the prisoner Molecule Man and trade a cheeseburger Miles happened to have on his person, Molecule Man considers himself obliged to Miles. What's the prize for this cheeseburger? In the newly reformed Earth 616, there is a revived mother and a gleaming new life for Miles. Next in number 4, Ultimate Fallout. Shortly after his introduction, Miles Morales fulfilled his goal of becoming Spider-Man in the Ultimate Comics universe. When the Peter Parker of Earth 1610 passes away in the death of Peter Parker in 2011, Miles assumes the role. Miles starts out wearing a version of the traditional Spider-Man costume as a tribute to the fallen hero. But when others object, he creates his own version. Miles adopts his now iconic black and red Spider-Man costume, which he's worn pretty much ever since. Next in number 5, there's actually an evil variant of Miles Morales in Earth 616. Though Secret Wars had ended and Miles and the rest of his family had been transported to Marvel's Earth 616 with their identities and histories intact, Molecule Man apparently failed to remove the Miles Morales who was already there in this universe. This Miles, unlike his heroic version, had not led a particularly good life. In actuality, this Miles had worked for Wilson Fisk for a considerable amount of time. This Miles eventually found himself at odds with Peter Parker and his younger, superpowered doppelganger. Surprisingly, this Miles would eventually travel to the Ultimate Universe, the birthplace of Miles Morales' Spider-Man. Let's go to number 6, Upgraded Spider Powers. Miles may have taken on the mantle of Spider-Man, but just because he did and wore the same or similar suit does not mean he was the same Spider-Man that fans were accustomed to seeing. Miles was not only a very distinct persona, but so was his power set. Okay, let's start with these. Miles may engage camouflage, which would conceal his presence from opponents. Miles also had heightened spider sense and bioelectric charges he could emit, which he dubbed his venom blasts. Miles's venom blast and camouflage talents are not only unique, but they have also served as strategic advantages, saving him and his comrades from several confrontations. These abilities reflect his unique personality within the Spider-Man franchise, opening up additional storytelling opportunities and battle methods. Number 7. Spider Sense. As mentioned previously, Miles Morales has quite a different power set than his predecessor. One of the key differences between him and Peter Parker is how sensitive and reactive their spider senses are. It has been said that although Peter's spider sense alerts him to impending danger and allows him time to respond, Miles's spider sense not only alerts him to impending danger, but also provides him with almost total awareness of his surroundings. Additionally, it is so attuned that it verges on precognition. In number 8, Miles is the Falcon. Heroes Reborn is one of Marvel Comics' current major plotlines which reimagines the world without the Avengers. When the Squadron Supreme replaces them, history unfolds in a totally different way. One difference is that Miles Morales doesn't become Spider-Man, but the Falcon. Miles serves as the sidekick to Nighthawk, the Squadron Supreme's homage to Batman, making Miles something like Robin. He's rejected by his idol Nighthawk, though, leading Miles to join up with an alternate version of the Champions. Number 9. Originally intended to debut sooner. Miles Morales made his comic book debut in Ultimate Comics Fallout number 4 in 2011, but he was supposed to appear much earlier. In an interview with NPR, then Marvel editor-in-chief Axel Alonso stated that he wanted to introduce a new version of Spider-Man as early as 2008. Ultimate Spider-Man creator Brian Michael Bendis considered including him in the Ultimatum crossover, which included some of the most horrifying deaths in comics, after being inspired by the election of Barack Obama, the first African-American president. However, they decided to hold off until the next major event since they lacked a clear plan for the character. Alright, before we go to number 10, let me remind you to please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Thanks, and let's go. Last on the list at number 10, Miles is potentially immortal. Even while Miles possesses many abilities that the original Spider-Man did not, there may be one that is more significant than the others. The young Spider-Man could be able to use this skill in a way that none of his previous abilities can: immortality. Though it has not been proven or disputed, it has been suggested that Miles's body was transformed by the OZ formula, allowing him to become eternal. The hint of Miles's potential immortality, related to the OZ formula, sparks debate about the ethical implications and personal challenges of such power. It's a storyline that might go into the psychological consequences on a young hero faced with the threat of outliving loved ones. And there you have it, Marvel fans. These are facts about the Ultimate Spider-Man Miles Morales. Miles Morales represents a more modern version of Spider-Man, but he also gets along well with Peter Parker, becoming almost like a brother to him in many ways. Miles Morales, whether in his home realm of Earth 1610 or the main Marvel universe of Earth 616, is one of the most fascinating superheroes in modern comics. Miles Morales is more than simply a new Spider-Man. He represents change, diversity, and the limitless possibilities that the Marvel universe offers. His story is a brilliant mosaic of groundbreaking abilities, multiverse adventures, and a strong connection to contemporary cultural figures. As Miles continues to navigate the trials and triumphs of becoming Spider-Man, he serves as a beacon of creativity and inclusivity. Whether you're a longtime fan or new to the Spider-Man universe, the saga of Miles Morales invites you to explore a world where heroism is boundless and every individual can make a difference. And there you have it, Marvel fans. This is the final part of this video. How about you? Do you have any fun facts about Miles Morales? Are you a fan of Miles? Leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again on my next video, Marvel fans. Bye-bye.